are in the crisis of the century. And I'm not ruling out anything for now, because we have to make sure that Europeans are vaccinated as soon as possible. If the situation does not change, we will have to reflect on how to make exports to vaccine-producing countries dependent on their level of openness.
Another day, another scandal involving vaccines in the European Union. This time there's been an increase in the language that's being used from the EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. She said that the bloc may well put in place rules that they haven't used, special measures that they haven't used since the 1970s in order to block the export of vaccines that are manufactured on EU territory. Now, this is very thinly veiled in how it's targeted at the United Kingdom in particular. And when you look at the numbers, it's quite clear. Since the vaccine started being rolled out, around 9 million or so vaccines have been exported from the EU into the UK. 0 have gone the other way from manufacturers in the United Kingdom to the EU. So what the EU is saying is they need to keep those vaccines inside their own territory for use on their own citizens. Now, that hasn't gone down very well in the United Kingdom. Dominic Raab, the UK Foreign Secretary, said he was shocked by the announcement.
Frankly, I'm surprised we're having this conversation. It is normally what the UK and the EU team up with to object when other countries with less democratic regimes than our own engage in that kind of brinkmanship.
It's not just the United Kingdom that will be asking a few questions of the EU over this. The United States as well receives vaccines manufactured inside the EU. But inside the EU, there's also division when it comes to the distribution of vaccines. Sebastian Kurz, the Austrian Chancellor, heading up a group of 6 EU member states who want to see a change in the way it's done. He says it's too open to backdoor deals when it comes to who gets vaccines when. He also says that the EU needs to approve more vaccines for use in the fight against COVID-19, and he's got his eyes on Russia's Sputnik V jab.
Concerning Sputnik V and other vaccines, I strongly insist that the relevant EU bodies issue an authorization for all safe vaccines as soon as possible. The more vaccines we have, the better.
The World Health Organization just published a damning report into failings by the EU when it comes to dealing with the pandemic. In the list of things that the EU needs to do, fighting with its allies over vaccine production wasn't there. What could help, though, would be approving more vaccines so that more people across the European Union can receive that jab.